All right, folks, welcome back to Politically Homeless. I've got really my only guest that I typically have on the program. His name is James Roguski. James has some great information that he likes to share, and he's back to do it again. James, how are you, sir?
Well, I'm doing great, Dave. Thanks for having me. And I'm going to try to keep this short because everybody loves their little TikTok videos. But this is a monster. This is a beast. I've been working my butt off for 2 years. And this is the culmination of what has been going on with the WHO. For those who've not heard about this and are getting it confused with the band, we're not talking about the WHO. We're talking about the World Health Organization. Now, there's a lot going on, and I want to break this down into three separate things to make it really easy for people. Number one, just erase everything you think you know, because there's been a lot of misinformation out there. Start fresh, get a clean slate. If you were in school, go, wipe the blackboard of your mind down and learn the facts from the source. Don't trust anything I say. That's hearsay. Go read the documents, learn what's going on, be informed. And once you're informed, I think you're going to want to speak up. Now, the World Health Assembly, which is supposed to be the governing body of the WHO. The WHO is all the bureaucrats. World Health Assembly is all of the delegates who go and supposedly represent us. They're meeting from May 27th to June 1st of 2024 to ostensibly decide the future of health in the world, with this proposed new agreements. They want to have two separate things that they're changing. Number one is they want to amend the existing international health regulations, but they want to have a whole new treaty. I'm going to dive right in and show you what is going to get published today. And so by the time you watch this video, it should be up and running. And it's a beast. This is absolutely a beast. This is my biggest work yet. This is culmination of 2 years worth of work. Really simple thing. When a relationship has gone sour, the answer is to leave. And there is no renovating the WHO. We need to exit the WHO, and you can go to exitthewho.org. I'm going to scroll down here. This is an enormous article, and don't take my word for it. People such as RFK and Donald Trump have spoken out in opposition to this. I've spoken out in opposition to this, and a gentleman in Ecuador has put together an absolutely astonishing video that I think everyone should watch. And what I encourage everyone to do is get out your camera and make your little TikTok video. All of the resources are here. Take anything you see here, chop it up into a little 30-second, 2-minute, 5-minute, whatever you want to do. Go to screwthewho.com and see what other people have done before you. Get on it and get moving. Say what you want to say. Now, there's some simple actions that people can take, right? You ever seen a missing cat or a missing dog, or somebody lost something and they put up a little pull tab thing where they cut a little slit on all the little things, you can pull one off.
Right.
You can print this up and put it all over the planet, wherever you want to put it. Okay. I've got 4 flyers here: 12 reasons to stop the treaty, 10 reasons to stop the amendments. The People's Declaration gets into something that we'll talk about in a little bit of detail, and 10 reasons why we should exit the WHO. You can download these and print them out individually, or print them all out if you want. You can take the graphics and spread them all over social media. Okay. The rest of this page is an activist toolbox. Number one, you want to learn the facts. Number two, you want to identify other people who are on our team doing what we're doing, helping out around the world, and get off your butt and do something. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick scroll, and hopefully people don't get dizzy. This is just not to overwhelm you. This is to show you that you don't have any reason to say, well, what do I do? Okay. The question is, do something, pick one and do it. Okay.
Yep.
And so this is a video that I did on March 24th, 2022. It still holds water. If you watch this video, you will understand where they proposed this all the way back actually in 2021. I didn't find out about it until 2022. Okay. Here's 10 reasons to stop the treaty. I'm going to blow through this really quickly. What they want to do, this is not about your health. This is a transfer of wealth. They want to create a framework convention, make this a little bit bigger maybe so people can see it. They want to create a framework convention that would set up a new bureaucracy, kind of like the framework convention for climate change, where they would meet year after year after year, figure out how to spend billions of dollars to build out the pharmaceutical, hospital, emergency, industrial complex in the third world, because what they want is to take money from the global north to build up the pharmaceutical industry in the global south, because they think that's where they've got all the great pathogens. They want to do One Health surveillance, which would go looking, in the local bat cave or anywhere else to bring pathogens into a WHO coordinated laboratory network, but they wouldn't get there unless they went through the pathogen access and benefit sharing system, which basically treats pathogens as a sovereign national resource. If you want the pathogens, you're going to have to sign a contract to pay benefits. We're talking corruption here.
Yeah.
They want to oversee gain of function. They want to speed up the regulatory approval of drugs, and they want the WHO not necessarily to be in control of your life, your small potatoes. They want to be in control of the global supply chain and logistics network. Just one of their facilities in Dubai is a 20,000 square meter distribution hub. They want to be in charge of the contracts to run the organized crime syndicate to fearmonger you in the future. Be afraid, be very afraid, because these are a bunch of terrorists who want to take your money and build their industry out in the third world, where, they missed a bunch of people. They didn't jab everybody in the world up. They got the, wealthier nations. They're going after the poorer nations now. Did a quick summary of that. Did an interview with good friend W.H.O. You can watch that and see what's really going on there. Read the damn documents. I can almost guarantee you that not a single politician has read these documents. If you read these documents, you will be infinitely more knowledgeable than anybody you talk to. Okay. And chapter 1 is sugary sweet propaganda. Chapter 2 is the business deal, and chapter 3 is the bureaucracy that would hand out all the contracts on an ongoing basis, like the Framework Convention for Climate Change. The amendments are a beast. So half a year ago, I made a little Cliff Notes version. You can download this. The amendments were submitted back in September 30th of 2022, and they've missed their deadline to put them all together into a final package. And Article 55, this is an article about Article 55, points out how they're lying and cheating and conspiring to miss their deadline, which has already passed. It was January 27th, 2024. So a lot of information. Back on January 2nd, 2023, I did a movie, and it got translated, the text, into 18 different languages.
Wow.
Go watch the 100 reasons to push back on the amendments. There's 300 amendments. I didn't do all 300. I only did 100. Okay. So that'll, again, read the documents and understand that these guys in 2022 flat out lied. Now, there's all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to say the words that might trigger people on YouTube about what you're seeing in the video here. They said they had everybody say what they wanted, but they never actually conducted such a procedure. Okay, it's unbelievable. They said they did, and they lied. Okay, now we got 12 members of the European Parliament who sent a letter to Tedros saying, "Hey, got any evidence to back up your claims?" And a member of the European Parliament just spoke at a meeting in Washington, talking about the fact that he's the one who sent the letter, right? So they're cheating. It's just really, really simple.
Yep.
Okay. So one of the things that I think people just never really do, Dave, I know you know what a hashtag is.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, when you click on a hashtag, you see all of the posts from anybody who ever used that hashtag.
Yeah.
That's a
powerful
great way to find, it's a great way to find information about a topic and a great way to find allies.
Yeah,
Click on
absolutely.
any of these hashtags, you'll get a chronological list of what everyone else has been saying. Get into the discussion, but realize that that's the best way to find the latest information, and follow anybody who's saying something that you think you want to know about. And now your feed will be filled with the information of people who are active in pushing back against this. So if you ever see a hashtag that you're in agreement with, click on the darn thing and go get connected to people who are talking about what you're interested in.
Yeah,
Okay.
good advice. Yeah.
A lot of articles here. Now, number two is, I'm an advocate of not trying to convince anybody. And with the limited time that we have between now and May 27th, inform people, send them here, share this video with them, and connect with people who go, hey, I'm with you. You can spend, from now until eternity to try to convince a brick wall to change its pattern. Okay. You're much better off working with somebody who wants to work with you. Okay. So I haven't gotten connected to people in every country of the world, but if you're in Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belgium, I'm not going to read them all, okay? Wherever you may live, okay, there are people who are on top of this. They know what's going on. And so if you don't see your country listed here, Dave, did you know I'm big in Japan?
I I believe it. I believe it. I see you
Okay.
have kind of this Japanese thing going on. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. So, wherever it is you may live, okay, there's a protest going on in Spain, just so you know, on the 16th. So if you happen to be in Madrid on March the 16th,
Yep.
go to the Foreign Affairs Ministry and make a ruckus. All
Right.
right.
In Spain.
Sweden, Switzerland, everywhere under the sun. Okay.
Yes.
Obviously, the United States. Okay. Now, here for people in the United States, this is for lazy activists. Okay, how many do I have here now? I got 18. Okay.
Yep.
There are 18 groups who have made it not quite one click, but almost one click easy.
Yeah.
You click on all of these,
Right.
fill out the form with your information. It'll figure out from your zip code who your congressperson and senators are, and you can send each one of them 18 pre-written emails. Go nag the daylights out of them.
Yeah.
Click on all of these, come back tomorrow, do it again. Come back the day after, do it again. Fill up their inbox. There's 18 groups who have put together pre-written emails. You could always write them and call them and go visit them and nag them. This follows under the category of something that you and I have talked about. Nagging works.
Yes.
So get out your best nagging skills and go nag. Okay.
Yeah, women are highly encouraged, by the way, to participate because
highly encouraged.
They're the best.
They're the best. Teach us all a lesson.
Yeah.
If your country's not listed up above, or even if it is listed up above, even so, start some networking group. Open up. Not that I can't stand Facebook, but some people live on it. So start a Facebook group or a Telegram or WhatsApp or Signal or any other platform, and let me know about it. Dave, I always give my phone number, 310-619-3055. If you want your efforts up on that list above, okay, I'm happy to add you to the list. Get moving. Go do something. Okay. Now, taking action. I had a wonderful discussion with James Corbett, and I encourage everyone to watch this video, please. Right? It puts it all into perspective. There's a whole lot of things that people can do. If you don't know what to do, give me a call and we'll figure out what's right for you. There's many, many things. Make your own 2-minute video. Now, I'm going to go rambling through a lot of the work that myself and other people have done. But here's kind of the heart of it. We need to flood social media with our narrative. So there's a list of websites, there's a list of graphics, there's a list of videos, and there's a list of articles. You want to keep it easy. Number one, share the video you're watching right now with everybody. That's the easy thing. Just take this video and make it go as viral as you possibly can. That'll bring people here. But if you want to go beyond that, okay, these are all of the websites that I am currently aware of that people have put together to deal with this issue. Okay, so there's people all around the world who've done this. You can post any and all of these. Just come back here, grab a link, go post it somewhere.
Yeah.
Come back, grab another one, go post it somewhere. Okay. Now there's graphics. I've already published 2 collections of anti-WHO graphics. Did you know that May is Exit the WHO month? So be prepared for that. So you find graphics about that there. And there are people who are wonderfully artistic,
Yeah.
and can't stand it, has done some spectacular videos. We don't need to worry about all the details. Let's just get out of here. We
Right.
need to exit
Right.
the WHO. We need some snake wranglers
Yes.
to deal with these snakes. And what is it that they're trying to do to us? Now, this again is a repeat. I have some of these forms that people can print out and pass out. Okay. The People's Declaration addresses the fact that essentially what they are doing is trying to legitimize the idea that what caused this problem in the first place is how they want to solve it. And so
Yeah.
I'm not even going to touch that. Y'all
Yeah.
can read this. Go to thepeoplesdeclaration.com. Here in the United States, we have HR 79. Dave, this is the whole bill. Okay, that's it.
That's
Okay.
it. It's easy.
Tell the WHO we're leaving. Pay them whatever they think we owe them, and repeal the law that got us into this on June 14th, 1948. We're out of here.
Right.
Right. Stop the treaty. Plenty of graphics to choose from. People love graphics.
That's a scary one.
Exit
Yeah.
the WHO. Stop the WHO. Right.
Yeah.
From here down, here's my smiling mug. Okay. I went on a rant back in December, so you can listen to my rant. But in the first 2 months of 2024, I've done well over 100 interviews. Okay.
Wow.
So take any one of these videos one at a time. Watch them if you have the time. Listen to it if that's all you want to do. Okay. Just goes on and on and on and on and on. Take any one of these interviews. There's so much it doesn't even want to load. Okay.
Yeah.
And so let me see if I can scroll down past there. There's not 100 videos listed here. I didn't do them all, but there's video after video after video after video after video. Take any of them and post them wherever the heck you find yourself on social media. And then there are articles that have already been written. Many, many, many people. I get to count all these folks as good friends. They're all on board with what's going on here. On and on and on and on and on. Read it and learn, but then take those links and share them all over social media. Okay. There's so many things that you can do. Look through the information on exitthewho.org. And if you have any questions, or if you're doing something, if you want to be included in that collection of what are people doing to push back, just give me a phone call, 310-619-3055. 10 years ago, here in the United States, we the people learned that the Obama administration had signed us into something called the Trans-Pacific Partnership. It's already considered to be a done deal.
Yep.
And we raised such a ruckus that nobody would touch it. And we, the people, can and must do that again with what the WHO is doing right now. And so time's wasted. They're going to be meeting on May 27th to June 1st. And they need to know that they're going to pay a price for not listening to we the people. They are going to hear our voices, and they are going to cringe in fear, not from violence, but from the fact that we are billions of people. And they don't have a chance against us unless we allow them to continue to divide us. I think that this is an issue that can bring us together. No, we don't want people in Geneva to set up a new bureaucracy to meet on a yearly basis, to give billions of dollars to their cronies, to do to us an order of magnitude greater the same things that they did over the past 4 years? The simple answer is no. And so, Dave, thanks for listening to all that. And I hope that people can take one simple action. Just take this video, share it with everybody you know, ask them, what's your opinion of this? And work with the willing. Get yourself organized, do whatever you can, wherever you are, with whatever resources and time you have. This is just meant to be a resource center. It's not meant to be overwhelming, that you have to know everything and have to watch everything or read everything.
Yeah.
Just come and grab something and run with it.
Yeah.
Whichever piece of this you like, okay, just take it and go share it.
Right. Just pick what you like, right? That's you've given folks a lot of different choices. Yeah. Some people might not have certain talents, but others might have a lot of talent. So that's why you make yourself available, James. You give out your phone number. You got a couple of websites, but what is like the best place to go? To your Substack?
Well, everything is available, because I think I've done, well over 200 articles on this topic by now. I lost count a long time ago. JamesRoguski.substack.com. This particular page is exitthewho.org, O-R-G, and spread the word. That's all. Step number one is to raise awareness. We've got a deadline of May 27th, 2024. Time's a wasting. So, take this video, share it with everybody you possibly can. And I don't mean just go and post it on Facebook or somewhere and go, oh, I shared it.
Yeah.
No, what I mean is get out your contacts in your phone and start from A to Z, Ann and Bob and Carol and Doug, text it to everybody you know, and then email it to everybody you know, and then DM it to everybody you know, direct message for those who don't know, and then call them up and go, hey, I texted you, I emailed you, I DM'd you. Did you see the video? Did you understand what's going on? What's your opinion?
Right.
Don't bother trying to convince them. Let all of the various videos and articles and information, if they can't be bothered, we'll just go and try to save them from themselves. There will be people, a small percentage, who look at this and go, oh my God, this is a gold mine. Thank you so very much. Get organized with the people who get it and spend your time. We don't have time to try to convince people who don't want to be convinced. We do have time to organize the people who get it and want to do something to make the world a better place in the future. And that's what I've been trying to do for the last 2 years. This is kind of the summary of what myself and many, 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 many other people have done. I'm just trying to show that you are not alone. Sometimes people say, oh, what are we going to do? Nobody knows about this. That's not true. Millions of people know about this. If you're just finding out about it now, dig in, ask questions, take action.
Amen. All right. Well, James Roguski, thank you for being here, and thanks for all of your hard work on this. I really appreciate it. I'm sure a whole bunch of your followers and people who look for your videos all over the place, they appreciate you very much. So thank you, James.
Well, right back at you, Dave. You've always been here for the last 2 years, giving me a voice and a platform to speak. And so give Dave some love. Give him. I'll do the thing that you're supposed to do. Give him a like and a share and a subscribe.
Yeah, I'm lousy at self promotion on this channel. So watch the videos, share the videos, and like it, and all of that good stuff. James, thanks again, brother.
Thank you, David.